the Seattle Mariners taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Todd Anderson.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now for Seattle, Travis Bazzana. Fought off foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That misses, and that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That's too low, and it's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And down on strikes. And there's one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cole Young. Anderson, in his 10th season, 29 years old, can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one clips the corner. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. Curve in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw, it's there, and that's a great play. Now batting Tristan Casas. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Great effort, but it gets down.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jason Dominguez up next for the Mariners. Swing and a foul straight back. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the ALCS. And that is out of play. Two outs. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners leave one. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Now it's the veteran outfielder, James Tibbs III. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
Anderson back to work. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. One away.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
And up next for Seattle, Xavier Isaac. There's a strike. Anderson, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's outside. 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
So now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One out, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Felipe Medina. And that's in for a strike. No score here in the second. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Baltimore, top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ryan Bliss. First pitch just misses. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's the center fielder. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Step off, throw to first. Bliss dives back in safely. Nobody out, runner at first. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner takes off in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. To the right side. Slings to first in time. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time up. In there at the knees for a strike. Anderson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Basallo down to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. 1 left for Seattle, and we're still knotted at 0. On to the 4th, and now the DH, Tristan Casas. Casas goes 6 feet 5 inches, 33 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's a strike. 0-1. All tied up here in game 1 of the ALCS. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. And now the right fielder, James Tibbs III. Fly to center his first time. That catches the corner.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Left field. Alvarez in position. Hauls it in to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Anderson back to work. And a strike.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ball to strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Felipe Medina up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
One down, base is empty. That one in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the third baseman, Ryan Bliss. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground to short. Smith slings to first, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there, and we are still scoreless. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. And now for Seattle, number 16.
Oh, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Line drive and foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And there not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. So digging in, Cole Young. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
And that one sliced foul. Two down, nobody on. Ball one there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Up the middle, Smith sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Tristan Casas.
Now, Boog, it's going to be a long series, but you can't ask for a better start for this home side. Their bullpen's getting rest at the right time, and they've got the lead. Performances like this can help you win a few games, not just one.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And up next for Seattle, Jason Dominguez. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Called strike right there. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of game 1. Grounder might be 2. Looks to second, that's 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
James Tibbs III up next for the Mariners. Just missed. The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Grounds one to short. Smith tosses to first. And that is that. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jose Alvarado.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Anderson pitched 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts as well.
He showed some real competitive fire in this one, Bruce. Wasn't an all-timer at the start, but he did his job well, even if they did wind up losing the game.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.